Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce.
Oh! That's as good as it gets.
Woo! The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
And they pick up two.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Pass to Haywood. Back to Payton. And the shot is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
It's Nowitzki on the wing. Back to Bradley. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Haywood. Bradley can't get it to go. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And Chandler sends it back.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Outside Kemp. Pass to Haywood. Good, and it's Kemp who picks up the assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And they double up Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Haywood, no good. To the middle. There's a fire. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Haywood. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Kemp. KD on the wing. Good.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's KD. And the rejection by Bradley. At the crossover. And Doncic finishes inside. Doncic has got 6.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
The shot by KD. No good. It's Nowitzki on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And few big men can shoot it. Like Nowitzki.
And here now the Thunder. They trail by 3. Payton outside. Doncic with the steal. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. The free throw drops for Dirk Nowitzki.
And so much to like about the shooting ability from Dirk. He has revolutionized the big guys stretching the floor.
Here's Doncic. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Rebounded by Allen.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
The Thunder with another miss. Here are the Mavericks now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Back to Doncic. No good on the three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
SGA feeling it out a bit. Lewis. And the rejection by Bradley. Pass to Nowitzki. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Sigma. And so Allen will bring it up for the Thunder. 4-point game. Here's the screen. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
It's his first trip to the line. All free throws good from Doncic. And here now the Thunder. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Count that bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Doncic. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Harper. The shot from the low post is good. Harper's got his first points of the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defender.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Outside Harper. To the paint. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Lewis. Allen for the 3. No good. Outside Harper. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Finley. On the 3 off target. Thunder trailing by 3. At the top of the key, Lewis. Again, Oklahoma City.
And snappy pass to a productive shooter. The moment Lewis has the ball, he's getting ready to shoot.
Dallas calls timeout. The Mavericks leading. Here's Harper. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Chandler with the block. And they're running. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Kevin, back over to you.
That's certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside Harper. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Sigma.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Aguirre. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Now, here's Harper. He's got 6. Chandler down low. Pass to Mashburn. Just 2 to shoot. Shoots from the line. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Here comes Shai. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And just a difficult cover. Aguirre's a great ball handler. And at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
Thunder trailing by 8. And here's Westbrook. Scoreless thus far. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. And so Doncic will bring it up to the Mavericks. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Dallas, no good that time either. 1:27 left to play in the first half. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Dallas calls timeout. Here's Payton. Inside, Haywood. And slam dunk by Haywood.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Here's Bradley. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Sublime stuff. Guys, absolutely sublime.
Agreed. He's going to start putting on a show now.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
And it's Westbrook missing. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. It's Bradley on the wing. Back to Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Plenty of space. Great D that time from Peyton. And so it's down with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Dallas leading by 10. Doncic feeling it out. Chandler outside. Back to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Chandler outside. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Kemp. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Westbrook's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Oklahoma City. Doncic right side. There's the triple. Westbrook pulls it in.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. To the inside. Here's Bradley. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Bradley's got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Chandler with the steal. Now Doncic. He's got 12. Doncic very comfortable down low.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
And the dunk by SGA.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Here's Kemp. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Doncic outside. Makes it off the glass. Doncic has got 18 points in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Durant with a wide open look. Top of the key jumper, no good. Doncic to the rack. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Mavericks making a change here. Nowitzki outside. Doncic outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Here's Harper, and Harper slams it in.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us.
Here we go.
We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Nice move. And it's laid in by Davis.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Pass to Durant. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Right side O'Neal. Here's West. He's guarded by Irving. West misses.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Pass to O'Neal. From the baseline. Williams grabs the board. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Harden. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 5.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close range look.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside Irving. Stolen. It's Johnson with a drive. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Pass to Durant. Rebounded by Johnson. Now O'Neal. Back to Bryant. To the middle. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the contest. And the free throw, no good. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
LA's head coach and I were able to chat. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
West. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. Timeout called, Brooklyn. Nets trail by 5. Irving looking it over. Will it go? And it's good on the lay-in.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
Pass to O'Neal. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Picked it out of midair. O'Neal inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to Johnson. There's a minute 26 left in the first. West misses. And it's Brooklyn ball. Here's Harden. Driving in. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Bryant with it. Harden picks him up. Here's O'Neal. Rejected by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
Number 44, Derek Coleman.
1:02 left to play in the first. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
To the left side wing. Irving for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
O'Neal misses. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 7-point differential.
It is so difficult to guard Harden on the drive. Tremendous finishing at the hoop, but he's also elite at drawing fouls.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
So oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now Irving. 1 second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead, leading by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Over to the left wing. Petrovic shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Cooper. It's James on the wing. Offensive rebound. Here's Mikan. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Outside Harden. And Harden with the slam.
It's incredible. Harden's ability to read the floor and find the weakness.
James deciding where to go with it. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Let's see it.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And here's Harden. Pass to Lopez. Back to Harden. 5 on the clock. And Coleman gets it to go.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Lopez, the screen. Inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Los Angeles ball.
Los Angeles leading by 5. James with the ball. Still no points. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The shot's good on the assist by James.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Carter. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Brooklyn shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Good on the second one. Pass to Mikan. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Now here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now, here is James. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Rebounded by Lopez. Nets trail by 4. On the wing, Harden. Going inside. And Harden with the slam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
Controls the rebound and the putback. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Harden. Give him 8. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look.
Pass to Mikan. Rebound Brooklyn. Brooklyn shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Nets.
That's good from Harden.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside Carter. Outside Harden. Puts it up. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Banked it in off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Outside Harden. 6 to shoot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the break. Here's Baylor. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
Brooklyn making a switch here. And that one misses. Nets trail by 5. On the attack, Carter.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Baylor. Williams grabs the board. And Harden's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Now Williams. Check by Davis. Outside Carter. Back to Williams. Tries again. Outside for Irving. Outside Durant. Outside Harden. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Los Angeles ball.
And stolen by Irving. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nets trail by 3. Harden surveying the D. Outside Carter. Back to Harden. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on LeBron James.
And right now, if you're the defense, you got to be careful. Harden excels at finding ways to get to the free throw line.
Harden hits them both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
James with the ball. Irving picks him up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. You have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron.
And the second free throw is good. And Brooklyn with possession here. Trailing by 2. Davis with a rebound. Fires from 14. That one's wide left. Up top, Harden. He's got 13. Pass to Williams. Outside Harden. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Durant's shot is off. On offense, here are the Lakers. The lead is 2. Davis a screen to the paint. Some solid defense from Williams. Left side Carter. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Now here's Irving. No points yet. Outside, Williams with the lead. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. James, left side. Pass to Baylor. Three-pointer. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the wing on the left. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Durant pulls it in. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Second personal foul. Second team. Substitution for your Lakers. Shaquille O'Neal. Kobe.
Brooklyn trailing.
Magic Johnson.
To the inside. Here's Williams. For the lead. The shot misses.
Yeah, and you expect him to make that one. I'm sure he expects it as well.
Davis. And here's Bryant. Back to Davis. AD beasting down low.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. Every made basket is huge.
Kevin Durant.
And that one's good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Bryant. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Davis. Here's O'Neal. Second shot opportunity. Durant pulls it in. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open look.
Bryant, no good. The Nets with the lead. Outside Harden. Pass to Durant. Back to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
Now here's Bryant. Davis, a screen. Down low. AD doing what he does.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Outside Harden. Williams with the screen. Pass to Durant. Durant on the move. And Durant with the big finish.
I mean, that's just elite versatility. How many ways can Durant beat you? Insane handles for someone who's 7 feet.
Now here's Irving. 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter. It's good. And now a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look at the way these guys are battling on the glass and for loose balls.
41 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. Free throw is good from Durant. Now the Nets with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Goes up at the elbow. Ooh, a misfire there. He's made 5. He's missed 5. Lakers trail by 6. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Durant's got 16 points.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
That'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Nets out in front, up 9. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to Bryant. Over Irving. Bryant, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Irving with it. To the paint. Martin. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Bryant. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Now here's Irving. To the inside. Here's Martin. The Lakers with a rebound. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
West misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Now Irving. Here's Carter. Chamberlain pulls it in. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
On the wing, Irving. Lopez, the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Savvy play call by Irving. Moving the pieces around with a pick and roll to set up a shooter.
Pass to West. For 3. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Irving for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Here's Bryant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble. They've made the most of their chances there as well.
And both free throws good for Bryant. Nets leading by 14. Durant looking around. The 3 is off. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 14. Here he goes. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Clear the way. When Durant is moving like this, you know he's focused on throwing it down.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Outside Harden. Irving outside. Here's Durant for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Durant's got 16 in the second half. Pass to Bryant. Here's the 3. Rebound Brooklyn. And here's Durant. James with a steal. Outside Johnson. Here's Bryant. Misses in close.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Outside Harden. And Harden with the slam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.